What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Pidgeot EX, and I'm super excited about this card. I absolutely love this card. I think out of all the EX Pokemon in this set, Pidgeot EX has been the one that has been, I think, getting the least amount of attention. I think people are recognizing that this is a good card, but I don't think people are recognizing that this is like a really good card. So Pidgeot EX is a stage 2 colorless type Pokemon, 170 HP, which right off the bat, 170 HP, that is a lot of health. That means it can survive a Mewtwo attack of 150 damage right off the bat. So that makes it pretty decent into the Mewtwo matchup. And then for its attack, 3 colorless energy. It does Scattering Cyclone for 80 damage, but this attack does 20 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So essentially, if your opponent has no benched Pokemon, this is doing 80 damage. If they have 1, this is doing 100. If they have 2, this is doing 120. And if they have a full bench with 3 bench Pokemon, this is doing 140 damage, which is a lot of damage. And I would say, honestly, most of the time people are going to have 1 to 2 Pokemon on their bench. It's rare that, they're not going to have any Pokemon on their bench, right? Because if they have no Pokemon on the bench and their active Pokemon gets KO'd, then they just lose the game. So most of the time, they're going to have 1 to 2 Pokemon on their bench, meaning most of the time, this card is doing 100 to 120 damage. And then it is weak to Lightning, but I will say there has been a significant drop in Lightning decks in the current meta. Of course, Psychic decks are pretty popular right now. Grass decks are pretty popular with Mew, Mewtwo, Celebi running around. Not a whole lot of Pikachu in the meta. I will say I ran into a couple, but not a whole lot. Maybe we will see a resurgence from Pikachu EX, but at the moment, not a ton of Lightning cards in the meta right now, which is good for Pidgeot EX. And it has a retreat cost of 1, which is really nice. So this card is just really good, right? Being able to attack for at least 80 damage, potential 140 damage, and again, like I said, most of the time, 100 to 120 damage. And then we use one of the new cards in this set, which is the Pokemon Flute. So Pokemon Flute is an item card, and it says put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile onto their bench. So you can essentially think of this as like a plus 20 damage to your Pidgeot EX. And the thing with Pokemon Flute is I'm only running a 1 of in this card in my deck because I think 1 is just the perfect amount. I think 2 is a little bit overkill because this is not like a card you want to see in your opening hand. Like if you get 2 Pokemon Flutes in your opening hand, well, that just kind of feels bad because this is like, think of it like an end game card. Like this is your finishing card. You want to use this when you're trying to just close out the game. Like your opponent has a Pokemon in their active slot that is just slightly out of damage range for Pidgeot EX, but then you Pokemon Flute, and then you get a basic Pokemon back onto their bench to do an extra plus 20 damage. And you don't want to use this card in the early game anyways, because they need to have a basic Pokemon in their discard pile for this card to even work, right? So it's not even going to work like in the beginning of the game. This is an end game card. And taking a look at the rest of the deck here, we are playing Psychic Pokemon. We're playing Psychic Energy. I've seen people play this with the Druddigon, which is, that's a good card. It's a really good card, but I'm liking these Psychic cards that I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about. So first, I want to talk about these little aliens, the LGM and the BEM. So LGM's nothing special. It's a basic Pokemon, 60 HP, Psychic type, Headbutt for 20 damage. Just takes 1 energy to attack and 1 energy to retreat. But the evolved version is very interesting. So BEM is a stage 1 evolution, 90 HP Psychic type, attacks for 1 energy. This is important because this means that this deck likes to go first because you can evolve first, attack for 1 energy. And since you only have to commit 1 energy to this card, you can immediately just attach 1 to this and then start investing the rest into your Pidgeot. But this attack is similar to Pidgeot EX's ability. So for 1 Psychic Energy, it does Mind Jack for 10 damage. However, this attack does 20 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So very similar to Pidgeot EX. It's going to do 10 damage if your opponent has no bench Pokemon. And then for each Pokemon they have bench, it's going to do 30, 50, or 70. So potentially 70 damage for 1 energy is very strong. Of course, this card also works hand in hand with the Pokeflute. So I really like this card a lot. I think people are kind of sleeping on it a little bit. This is just going to get us some chip damage in and help stall while we build up our Pidgeot EX in the backline. And once we do enough chip damage, we should be able to just one-shot anything with our Pidgeot EX. And then we have another card in here. We got Sigilyph, which is a basic psychic type Pokemon, 80 HP. For 1 psychic energy, does spike draw for 10 damage, draw a card. So essentially, all this is this is just like a buffed up Meowth, right? I have a 1 of in this deck. I think 1 is perfectly fine. 2 might be a little bit overkill. I think 1 is the perfect number because the thing with this deck is that Pidgeot EX is a stage 2 evolution, and since it is a stage 2 evolution, we need this deck to be consistent as possible so we can find all of our pieces. And Sigilyph helps us do that by drawing cards. It has 80 HP, so it's a pretty decent tank. It's going to be able to tank some hits for you as well. It has a 1 retreat cost, so you can retreat it back and put your Pidgeot EX when it's ready. So I really, really like this card as a 1 of. I think people are kind of sleeping on this card as well. I think the reason this card is overlooked is because of Mythical Slab, and people are just putting that into Psychic decks, which... don't get me wrong, that totally makes sense. In like full-on Psychic decks, I think Mythical Slab probably is just the better card. But for this deck specifically, we don't want to run Mythical Slab because Mythical Slab is going to draw a Psychic type Pokemon. And if it's not a Psychic type Pokemon, it's going to put it at the bottom of your deck. So let's say, for example, we use Mythical Slab and we look at the top card of our deck. It's a Pidgeot EX, and then we put it at the bottom of our deck. That's very bad. We just put our win condition at the bottom of our deck. So that's why we do not run Mythical Slab in this deck, since we are not a full-on Psychic deck. We're Psychic and colorless. So that's why I have Sigilyph over Mythical Slab. And then I actually wanted to talk about Pidgey and Pidgeotto here, the basic forms and the stage 1 evolutions of Pidgeot, because we actually did get new versions of these Pokemon in this set. So Pidgey, I am running the new Pidgey, which has 50 HP and does 20 damage, as opposed to the original Pidgey, which has 60 HP but does 10 damage. Honestly, I haven't really noticed like that big of a difference between these two. I think I'd rather take the 10 damage over the 10 extra health, because usually most of the time we're just, evolving into Pidgeotto as fast as we can. So I think, it's fine. You can really use either one. I don't think it makes too big of a difference. But every now and then getting 20 damage for just a little bit of chip damage is nice. And then we got a new Pidgeotto. So the new Pidgeotto has 90 HP for 3 colorless energy. It does wing attack for 50 damage. Compared to the original Pidgeotto, it has 80 HP for 1 colorless energy. It does gust for 30 damage. In my opinion, the new Pidgeotto is just worse. For 3 energy, feels really bad as a stage 1 evolution. For only 50 damage, it's not really worth it to run this card, in my opinion. I'd rather just use the original Pidgeotto because it attacks for 1 energy for 30. So, meaning, again, this deck actually does like to go first, because you can evolve Pidgey into Pidgeotto if you're going first, and then just start attacking for 30 damage right away. Now, of course, most of the time you want Pidgey on your bench, but hey, sometimes it's going to happen where you don't draw your other Psychic-type Pokemon, so you're going to have to start off with Pidgey. And if you have to start off with Pidgey, having the option to evolve into Pidgeotto right away for 30 damage for 1 energy is not bad. So that's why I run these Pokemon. I prefer the new Pidgey, but I prefer the old Pidgeotto. And then for the trainer cards in this deck, I already mentioned we got a 1 of Pokeflute here. I mentioned how good that is. Then we got a 1 of Potion and a 1 of X Speed. So I like having a 1 of each here. Sometimes with the Potion, you just need a little bit extra health to help you survive another turn. And Potion helps you do that. And then the 1x Speed. All of the Pokemon in this deck have a retreat cost of 1. So I think 1x Speed is perfect. We don't need 2, and we definitely don't need Leaf in this deck because every Pokemon in this deck retreats for only 1 energy. So 1x Speed is just plenty enough. Then we got 2 Pokeballs for some draw power, 2 Professor's Research, of course, and then 1 Giovanni and 1 Sabrina. Again, I really like having a 1 of split of Giovanni and Sabrina in most of my decks just because they can be game winning. Giovanni combined with Pidgeot EX, if they have a full bench, Pidgeot EX is doing 140 damage. Combined with the Giovanni, he's doing 150 damage, which one-shots Mewtwo EX, and that is very, very powerful. So do not sleep on Giovanni combined with Pidgeot EX and the Pokeflute. And then Sabrina, again, Sabrina can just outright win games. Sometimes there could be times where people are like, okay, I see what you're doing. I see what your game plan is, right? They know you have Pidgeot EX, so they're like, hey, I'm not going to put any Pokemon on my bench. So you're just going to have to deal with my active Pokemon, and that's it, right? You have to beat my active Pokemon to win the game. Well, if that happens, you just Pokemon Flute. You can bring in a basic Pokemon onto their bench that you may have knocked out earlier. You play Sabrina, you take out their big active Pokemon, put in the weak basic Pokemon, and then you one-shot it with Pidgeot EX and win the game. I've literally done this like a good number of times, and yeah, Sabrina can still just outright win you games. So that's the deck list. I absolutely love this deck. Try it out for yourselves. Let me know what you think, and let's get into some games. All right, let's get cooking here. We're going first, which is not bad. Again, this deck doesn't mind going first. We'll start off with the LGM, since we have the evolved form, and then we will put our Pidgey in the back. And we're going up against a water deck, playing Psyduck. Okay. Haven't seen a Psyduck in a while. So let's draw with our research here. And we get another LGM and a Pokeflute. I guess we can put the LGM there. Why not? Yeah, I think I really like this card. The BEM, man, being able to attack for 30, 50, 70 is just, it's really nice. And okay, so it is a Dragonite deck, and they got the Dratini in the back and another Psyduck. So our BEM is going to be attacking for 50 damage here, which is really nice. Oh, and we got Giovanni. We can just straight up take out this Psyduck. Honestly, it might be worth it. Oh, wait. Oh, we can't use supporter. Oh, my gosh. I totally forgot about that. Oh, my gosh. I'm stupid. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just energy and attack for 50 then. That's all right. Maybe we could save the Giovanni anyways for something better. So they're going to put a lightning on Dratini. Oh gosh, and they got Misty in this deck. Okay, they got nothing, thankfully. I wonder, okay, I was going to say, I wonder if they run Golduck in this deck, and they do. So still can't use supporter cards, Pokeball. I think we want the Sigilyph to draw some cards. Nice, nice. And actually, I think I'm gonna put it in right now because it attacks for 10, and that just works out like perfectly. We can just KO this Psyduck, and it has 80 HP, so it survives an attack from Golduck as well. So let's do that. Let's X-Speed. Yeah, let's X-Speed. Let's do it. So let's X-Speed the BEM. We'll put in Sigilyph. And we can KO this Psyduck. 10 damage. Right on the money and draw a card. We have Pidgeot EX. We got Pokemon Flute. We're just looking for Pidgeotto, our Stage 2 evolution. Or Stage 1, my bad. Stage 1. Okay, they got the Dragonair now. Okay, so... Ooh, we got Pidgeotto. Okay, so we're cooking. We're cooking. So we got Pidgeotto. Now they are just looking for They're just looking for Dragonite at this point. I think this Golduck is just there to stall now, right? So let's evolve to Pidgeotto. I'm going to energy that. And then I wonder if maybe I should Pokeflute now and put in the BEM to start doing damage. Because we gotta get through this. So I think I'm going to do that. This is actually a little bit of an early Pokeflute, but I think it makes sense here. So we're going to put their Psyduck back on their bench. And then the BEM is doing 50 damage. Don't need a Giovanni right now. So we'll just attack with this guy until we get our Pidgeot EX online. Oh, they're running Snorlax? Snorlax. Dude, Snorlax sucks, bro. Snorlax sucks. I mean, I guess. I would rather just play the new Druddigon. I think Druddigon is just like a way better stalling card. Okay, we got Sabrina too. So let's see. And hey, you know what they put it? I just realized they got a full bench now. So my BEM and my Pidgeot are both popping off right now, man. So one more turn. Pidgeot EX is online. BEM, we can attack for 70. Do I want a Sabrina now? If I Sabrina now, no, I think we're fine. We're fine. This Snorlax is essentially a free point, right? Like I should just take it. I should just take the free point. Okay, so now I could Giovanni and take out the Snorlax that way, but maybe it's better to just put Pidgeot EX in right now. All right, let's go ahead and do this then. Let's retreat the BEM. I'm going to put in Pidgeot EX. And then we're going to attack for 140, dude. A big ol' 140. Okay, so now as long as I don't get screwed over by Dragonite, we win this game. As long as Dragonite does not screw me over, which he does all the time, we can win the game. Red card. What? Whoa. Red card. Oh, shoot. What the hell are they cooking here? What is this person cooking here? Oh, gosh. Okay. We're good. They only killed one of my basics, but oh my gosh, that red card. Oh, never mind. We just top deck Sabrina. We're good. We're good at the game. Oh my gosh, I was about to get worried there for a second. I was gonna lose my shit. Okay, we got Sabrina, so we're good. She just puts in whatever, and then we just take it out. Oh my gosh, I was about to freak out if I lost to that red card, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, another game where we're going first. Got an LGM, we got Pidgey. I don't know. Do I want to start? I mean, maybe I start with Pidgey because I have Pidgeotto. And it's a psychic deck, Ralt. So, okay, here we go. Here we go, baby. This is the ultimate test right here, the Mewtwo deck. A couple Pokeballs. Let's see what we can get. Another LGM. Actually kind of want the Sigilyph, right? Yeah, we can put this guy in. And we'll save the other LGM for now. Yep, here comes the Mewtwo EX. They're going to Pokeball. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Another Pokeball. They're looking for that Mew. Okay, so they do have Mew. And they probably want to X-Speed the Ralt out of there. No X-Speed, though. So they just have one energy on the Mewtwo. So we'll just evolve to Pidgeotto. And then we will attack for 30 here, which that's actually kind of good because they need to get this Ralt out of here, because if it doesn't get out, then I'm KOing this Ralt's next turn. Oh yeah, or they could evolve it. They could also evolve it. So they evolve to Kirlia, Energy Mewtwo again. Okay, we got the Pidgeot EX. We're cooking. We are absolutely cooking right now. Giovanni puts me at 40 damage. I'm scared of getting one shot by Mewtwo EX though, right? Well, maybe I just evolve now. Let's just evolve now. Because he could hit me with 150. 150 and Pidgeot EX will still survive. So let's do that. We're just going to go ahead evolve into Pidgeot and just leave him there. Now, if he puts another Pokemon on the bench, I have Giovanni to one-shot Mewtwo. I don't know if they will do that, though. I don't think they'll put another Pokemon on the bench now that I do have the Pidgeot EX up. Do they have the Gardevoir, though? Nope, no Gardevoir. Okay. No Gardevoir. So let's go Energy Pidgeot. And do we just take out Curlia? I mean, yeah, right? You just take it out at this point. I'm going to put this other Pidgey in our back in case we draw into another Pidgeot EX. So we're doing 120. Well, hold on. Do I want to? Yeah, I mean, this is kind of awkward. We want our Pokemon Flute here. Because I am taking out this Curlia, which is good, but it's also like taking away damage from my Pidgeot EX, so it's kind of weird. Okay, so they're gonna draw a couple more cards. What do we need? I think we need like Sabrina, or we need Pokemon Flute here. Because yeah, this Mewtwo EX is doing 150 damage right now. That's not good. Okay, we got the BEM. So let's evolve Pidgeotto. Let's evolve the BEM. I don't think let's see. Pidgeot's doing 100 right now. I don't think I want to actually have this Pidgeot EX die. So I'm gonna retreat. Pidgeot EX. I'm putting BEM in, and we're just gonna do a little bit of chip damage here. We're gonna attack for 30. I actually really want the Pokemon Flute right here, so we can put the Ralts back in, and then we attack for 50 with BEM, and then we attack for 120 with our Pidgeot EX, and we could just win the game. Yeah, we could just win the game if we get Pokemon Flute, actually. Oh, there's the slab. Return the slab. Dude, I can't believe they just made this deck more consistent. He only has 4 cards left in his deck. I got 8 cards left, bro. Where's my professor's research, man? Where is my professor's research? Okay, so we got a speed. No. Let's see. So Pidgeot is doing 100 damage. If I Giovanni, it's 110. Oh, he's just out of range, man. Or if I had the Pokemon Flute, I would just win the game right now. Okay, so let's do an energy on Pidgeot EX. And then I'm gonna attack for 30 here. And now this Mewtwo EX, he's in range. He's in range. He's going to have to either heal this Mewtwo, he's going to have to retreat it, he's going to have to do something, because if not, my Pidgeot EX can just one-shot it. Okay, so they're playing Leaf. They are going to retreat. So here comes in Mew. And they got a fat hand, dude. They got 7 cards in their hand. So much draw power. Mew EX is only attacking for 20. They probably just have more basic Pokemon, but they don't want to put them in, right? Like, they have to have had to draw into some more basics, but they're just like, nah, I don't want to give them any more damage. So let's see. We'll evolve this Pidgeot EX. So now we got 2 Pidgeot EX fully healed up. Or, well, 1 fully healed up. 1 is about to die. BEM still doing 30. So let's put an energy on the healthy Pidgeot. And then, yeah, let's just attack for 30, man. And we're still threatening to win here. He's actually really lucky. I have not drawn into the Pokemon Flute yet because I could be hitting for 50 instead of 30. And they're taking their time to think about. I don't think there's a way out of this because I just retreat BEM. I put in Pidgeot EX and I'm just attacking for 100 damage and that's it. Unless they have a potion, but I mean, if they're taking this long to think, I'm thinking they don't have it because they should have played it by now. Budding Expeditioner, okay. But then they put in Mewtwo EX. He's still very low on health. Still very low on health. They're running out of time. Oh, that's it. That's all they can do. That's a game over, my friend. Well, he's going to have no Pokemon on his bench, but we got the Giovanni. We got the Giovanni. We could also top deck a Pokeflute. No, we don't. Okay. Well, it doesn't even matter because we have the Giovanni, baby. Let's go. Giovanni wins games. Oh, man. Let's go. 90 damage. Get out of here, Mewtwo. Get out of here, boy. Look at all those cards in his hand. He didn't want to play anything else on the bench, so he's just hoarding cards in his hand. Let's go. Okay, this game we're going second against a grass-type deck, so probably going to be Celebi. So if we're going second, I can start off with the Sigilyph, so we can just start drawing cards right away. We'll put the LGM and the Pidgey on our bench, and yeah, they got a Snivy, so most likely a Celebi deck. So let's see how we do into Celebi. And I just want to take a second to gush like how much I love this game. Like I grew up with Pokemon. Pokemon came out in the original Pokemon came out 1996, right? Which was when I was born. So I literally grew up with Pokemon. I kind of fell off like after, I'd say like after Gen 4. The first 4 gens I played like the hell out of. Gen 5 I didn't play till I was like an adult, like later on. And then same with the other ones. I'm actually playing what's it called? Pokemon Sword right now, which is it's pretty cool so far. But anyways, enough yapping. They do have Celebi. They got another Snivy. And let's see. Let's play Professor's Research. We get a Pidgey and the BEM, which is nice. So let's just energy the Sigilyph. Do I want to play another Pokemon on the bench here? I don't think I necessarily need to. The only thing that's kind of scary about this card is if your opponent plays a red card, because you are having a lot of cards in your hand with the card draw, but no one plays red card, right? It's just a fate card. Okay, we draw Pidgeot EX. So we just need Pidgeotto right now. And they're just gonna energy the Celebi. BEM is actually kind of good here because it can attack for 50 damage, right? So we'll evolve the BEM. I'm just gonna keep on attacking with Sigilyph though because we want to draw our Pidgeotto. So I'm gonna do that. Energy the Pidgey, and yeah, we could put this other LGM in since we have the evolve form. So let's do that. Attack with Sigilyph, draw a card, and we got a Pokeball. I think we got this Pokeball is dead. I think we got all the basic Pokemon in our deck already. So that Snivy's gonna retreat. They got a Servine on the bench. Celebi comes in. All right, so Celebi's gonna start attacking right away. For a couple coin flips here, they need 2 heads to take out my Pokemon. There's 1 and just 1. Okay. So we live another turn here, which is good because we need to keep stalling until we get our Pidgeotto. Once we get Pidgeotto into Pidgeot, we can just one-shot the Celebi. I think Pokeball's dead here, right? I don't have any more basic. Yeah. I just kind of gave him free information there. I let him know I don't have any more basic. So we'll evolve that. And then we will energy the Pidgey. 7 cards left in my deck. And yeah, we're just gonna keep drawing because we just really need the Pidgeotto right now. Oh my gosh, Giovanni. Not exactly what I wanted right now. If he has Superior, he's just gonna be cooking. Okay, no Superior yet, so only 3 coin flips, but once he gets the Superior, it's out of hand. And 2 heads, yeah, my Pokemon's dead. And we'll put in a BEM. Maybe I shouldn't have put in the second one because now I'm just kind of vulnerable to a Sabrina. So let's do... Gosh. Gosh. I don't have anything to use Poke Flute on right now. Oh, man. I think we just really missed out on Pidgeotto right here, man. So we'll just put an energy on the BEM and attack for 50. Do I use Giovanni? Maybe I just scare him with the Giovanni. Maybe I scare him. I think I make him think that I got something to KO him next turn, right? That I got another Giovanni or something. Gotta play some mind games with him. Oh no, they got the Erica. Oh, they got the Superior. Oh, it's game over. It's game over. No. Oh gosh. 8 coin flips on the Celebi. 8 coin flips, dude. That's insane. Okay. Well, they're just all gonna be tails. They're just all going to be tails. 3. 3 out of 8's actually not that great, right? 3 out of 8's not great, but they still got me there. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks. Okay, so... where's the Pidgeotto? Oh, there he is. There he is. It's way too late. Pidgeotto, where were you? Okay, well, now we just have to hope that they get really unlucky on their coin flips, right? So we'll just attack for another 50 there. They're going to get 10 coin flips, and we just have to hope that they don't get them. Oh my god. 10 energy on the Celebi. 10 energy and the potion just to add injury to insult, man. And Sabrina. Oh my gosh, this person is really just trying to BM me now. Come on, man. Just put me out of my misery already. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Yep, they got me. They got me. All they needed was 2. Oh my gosh. 5. Wow, 5/5 down the middle. So that's a whopping 250 damage. We just got the Pidgeotto just way too late. We definitely could have won that game. We just did not find what we needed. Okay, this game we're going second. We got pretty decent hand. I'll start off with the Sigilyph, LGM in the back, and what do they got for us? Staryu. Ooh. Starmie EX could be kind of bad for me because it's a very fast deck. So we need all of our pieces. We need all of our Pokemon. We need the Pidgey and the Pidgeot EX to get cooking. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Another Pidgeot EX enjoyer, perhaps? They're also playing Pidgey. Okay, I see it. All right, Professor's Research. Nice. Pokemon Flute and an X Speed. Okay. Well, let's just start attacking with Sigilyph. Again, draw some cards. We need to find our pieces. We need our Pidgey. Okay, Pokeball is good too. We're happy with that. And they're just going to attack for 20 with the Staryu. And you know what? I can just take out this Staryu actually before it even evolves into a Starmie EX. So let's Pokeball. We're going to get our Pidgey. I'm going to evolve into BEM. I'm going to X-Speed my Sigilyph out of there. We're going to put in the BEM. And we're attacking for 50 damage. So this Staryu is just dead right off the bat. Right off the bat, man. I'm telling you, this card is cracked, baby. This card is lit. And he invested in energy on a Staryu. So that sets him back big time. Big time. And yep, they just conceded. They just conceded because that's huge. That is huge. All right, what do we got here? Going first with this funny looking Mew coin, right? Let's see, the water type deck. We're going first, starting off with Pidgey. Not great to start off with. We don't like starting off with the Pokemon Flute. We don't really like starting off with Pidgey either. Okay, Eevee and Staryu. So they're going to be playing Vaporeon and maybe Gyarados EX. We got the Sigilyph. That's good. So let's go Pokeball. And we get an LGM. Okay, that's a little bit better to start off with. We'll just end our turn there. And please no Eevee High Roll. Please, no, no EV high roll. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. All right, no EV high roll, please. I'm begging you. Oh no! Oh no! Oh come on! Are you serious? Oh come on, man! That is so dumb. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I was thinking, I was like, maybe I should retreat my Pidgey, but I was like, nah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we get another Pidgey. So we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. So energy Sigilyph, and then we will attack for 10 and draw a card. Okay, research is good. We're looking for Pidgeotto, Pidgeot EX. Also, BEM would be pretty good here. Oh gosh, they got the Starmie EX already. They got the Vaporeon. Oh no. They could have Leaf. Oh gosh, they could Leaf, retreat that, put in Starmie? Oh, they have Misty. Okay. Well, Misty could still be good for them too. Nope, just Tails. Okay. Okay, we caught a little bit of a break there. Oh wow, they just retreat the Vaporeon like that right away? Oh wow. So they do not have Leaf then? What do we want to do here? I guess let's go and Professor's Research. Get another LGM. We get a Pidgeot. And I guess we'll just build up our Pidgey for now then. So let's do that. Attack with Sigilyph. Draw a card. And Pokeball. Pokeball is... Oh man, I think Pokeball's dead here, isn't it? Yeah, Pokeball is a dead card here. I wonder if it's worth it to maybe cut down to one Pokeball if I'm also running Sigilyph in this deck. I don't know. Okay, so they did not get the Misty. Okay, we got Pidgeotto. We got what we needed. Pidgeotto, Pokeball. I think it's just a dead card, right? Yep, dead card. Unfortunate. But that's fine. So we'll just put an energy on Pidgeotto, and our Pidgeot EX is online next turn. We'll just keep attacking with Sigilyph here, just to keep drawing more cards. And yeah, we're thinning our deck. You know, there is a saying within card games I learned a long time ago, and I still stick by it to this day, and that is thinning is winning. Essentially meaning the more you thin your deck, the higher chances you have of finding your pieces to win the game. So they're going to do that, which is fine. We don't care because we have Pidgeot EX. We just don't even care at this point. We're going to evolve that. We're going to evolve into Pidgeot EX. And then we can go ahead and... Yeah, we can go ahead and Professor's Research here. BEM and Pidgeotto. So, bam. This Pidgeot EX is doing 120. Boom. Just take out this Starmie right away. It was nice that we were able to do a little bit of chip damage, too, because that enabled us to just one-shot this Starmie. Oh, and they're thinking they're safe. They're thinking, oh, my Vaporeon has 120 HP. My Vaporeon is safe, but nope. It's not, because we got the Pokeflute. And we can Sabrina as well, too, but we don't even need to, so... We'll just do Pokeflute here. Put in the Staryu back. Oh, man, I love this. I love this combo so much. This has got to be one of the nastiest combos in the game. 120. Get out of here. We win the game. It looked like we were down at first, but once Pidgeot EX is on, we're winning, baby. All right, thank you so much for watching. So that's the deck. Highly encourage you to try this out. I really love this deck. This deck is super fun. I think Pidgeot EX plus the Pokemon Flute can just catch people by surprise, and you could win a lot of games this way. We did lose to that Celebi, unfortunately, but we just could not find the Pidgeotto for evolution. And again, that's going to happen, unfortunately. It just happens when you have a Stage 2 evolution Pokemon. You're going to be missing one of your evolution pieces every now and then, and yeah, it happens. But, you know, this deck is still really strong. I mean, we can beat Mewtwo EX with it. And yeah, this deck is a lot of fun. So highly recommend trying this deck out. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how it works for you down in the comments down below. And thanks for watching. Appreciate you all. See you in the next one. Later.